Why were the 1980s the golden age for car lovers? The 80s were a time of innovation, style, and performance in the automotive world. Car manufacturers were pushing the boundaries of design and technology, creating vehicles that not only looked good but also performed exceptionally well. It was a decade where cars became more than just a means of transportation. They became symbols of status, freedom, and personality. Let's take a nostalgic ride and find out. Buckle up as we journey through some of the most iconic passenger cars of the 1980s. These cars left an indelible mark on the automotive landscape and continue to be celebrated by enthusiasts and collectors alike. The 80s were a magical time for car enthusiasts. It was an era where car design was bold, daring, and unapologetically unique. Each car had its own personality, and car makers were not afraid to experiment with new ideas and technologies. From the sleek and stylish to the bold and powerful, the 80s had it all. Whether you were into sports cars, muscle cars, or luxury sedans, there was something for everyone. The diversity of designs and the innovation in engineering made the 80s a truly special decade for car lovers. The cars of this decade were unforgettable. They were not just vehicles, they were works of art, each with its own story and character. These cars have stood the test of time and continue to be admired and cherished by car enthusiasts around the world. Let's kick things off with the DeLorean DMC-12. This car is perhaps one of the most iconic vehicles of the 1980s, thanks in large part to its starring role in the Back to the Future movies. But even without its Hollywood fame, the DeLorean DMC-12 was a standout car of the decade. Yeah, the Back to the Future car. With its unique design and futuristic features, the DeLorean captured the imagination of car enthusiasts and moviegoers alike. Its stainless steel body and gull-wing doors made it look like something out of a science fiction movie, which, of course, it was. The DeLorean DMC-12 represented a bold vision of what cars could be, and it remains a beloved classic to this day. It was a futuristic icon that still captures the hearts of car enthusiasts. Next up, the Ferrari Testarossa. This beauty wasn't just a poster on your wall, it was a dream on wheels. The Ferrari Testarossa was the epitome of 1980s supercar design. With its wide body, aggressive stance, and powerful engine, it was a car that demanded attention. The Testarossa was more than just a car, it was a statement. It represented the pinnacle of automotive engineering and design of its time. With its wide body and aggressive stance, the Testarossa was a car that exuded power and luxury. It was a car that made you feel like a superstar, just by sitting behind the wheel. It screamed speed and luxury. The Testarossa was not just about looks, it had the performance to back it up. With its powerful engine and advanced aerodynamics, it was a car that could hold its own on the track as well as the streets, and who could forget the BMW E30M3? This sporty little number became a legend on the track and the street. The E30M3 was a car that combined performance, style, and practicality in a way that few cars of its time could. Its perfect blend of performance and style made it a favorite among car lovers. The E30M3 was a car that could turn heads on the street and dominate on the track. It was a car that truly embodied the spirit of the 1980s. Last, but definitely not least, the Toyota AE86. This car may not have had the same level of fame as some of the other cars on this list, but it was a true gem of the 1980s. Known for its lightweight design and rear-wheel drive, the AE86 was a car that was built for driving enthusiasts. Known for its lightweight design and rear-wheel drive, the AE86 was a car that was all about the driving experience. It was a car that rewarded skill and precision, making it a favorite among drifters and racers. This car was a drift king before drifting was even cool. The AE86 was a car that could handle tight corners and high speeds with ease, making it a favorite among driving enthusiasts. So, what was your first car in the 80s? Was it one of these iconic models? Or did you have a different favorite? The 1980s were a time of great diversity in car design, and there were so many amazing cars to choose from. We can mention many relevant models of the 80s, like the Toyota Corolla, the Isuzu Impulse, the Honda Prelude and Civic, the Ford Mustang and Escort, Pontiac Fiero, and many more. Drop a comment below and let's remember together. Share your stories and memories of your favorite 1980s cars. Whether you owned one, dreamed of owning one, or just admired them from afar, we want to hear your stories. Remember to like, share, and follow for more car nostalgia. We love bringing you these trips down memory lane and celebrating the cars that have left a lasting impact on our lives. Until next time, keep those engines revving. The 1980s maybe have passed, but they are not dead, and the cars of that decade continue to inspire and excite us. So, keep the spirit of the 80s alive, enjoy the ride, and remember we are part of the greatest generation ever, Generation X.